buddy. I hope you're having a good day. I hope it keeps up being a good day, and if it ain't, I hope it starts being a good day. If you're not having a good day, just look up to the heaven and you know, look for God. Ask Him to turn your day around. I'm sure He can do that if you let Him. You follow what He wants you to do. Your day will get better. Um, I'm making a second video today. I'm not sure why, but I've been saying I might make a second one and not doing it. Now today, I didn't say anything and I am doing it. So how it worked out that way, I don't know. But I hope y'all enjoy these videos. I know we're getting subscribers more and more. That's what I consider a nice amount of subscribers. I'm pretty happy that they're going up here and there. And it's nice to have more people chatting in the comments. So if y'all don't mind, like, share, comment, and subscribe, Facebook, Twitter, I'm on both of them. I ain't on any other of these social media things. I guess it's X now. I haven't really been there for often over the last few months. So uh, I just thought I'd come on and, like our weather today is really gloomy. It's rainy, not storms, which I happen to like anyway because everything gets washed clean. But it's just kind of rainy and drizzly and overcast and gloomy. The branches on the trees are kind of sagging down, and of course, they have no hardly any leaves on them, maybe two or three here or there, and they're brown, you know. So it's just really looks gloomy, and that's okay because God will make it bright and sunny. Then when He's ready for that to happen, and looking forward to it gives us something to be positive about. Knowing that in our future there's brighter things. All we have to do is just have patience because in God's time He will give us what we need. He will supply us with any happiness that we need in our lives. He'll take care of anything that is keeping us from being happy. You just got to give Him time. You just got to know that He'll do it in His time. That He'll take care of everything. We have a God that holds the weight of the world on His shoulders, or at least the weight of everybody that sets their problems on His shoulders and goes to Him and asks for comfort and you know solutions. When Ellen was born, the doctors told me, he said, "You have a baby girl, all her digits are there, but she is deformed." That started a life of a lot of doctor's appointments, a lot of surgeries, a lot of tiring things for her, and it was a lot to keep up with and a lot to do, and it was very emotional and very draining at times, very, very stressful at times. And I wouldn't go back and change a thing. She, when she was alive, inspired so many people. She was a problem solver, and if something slowed her down, or looked as though because she was 4'3" and 80 pounds. Well, probably not even 80 pounds, I think. But at any rate, very very small for her age. They were people that didn't think she'd be able to do things. I always told her, be realistic. Shoot for your goals. Do whatever you can do, but just be realistic about it. And she had things that she wanted to do, things she wanted to accomplish, you know, and she found a way to do them. She put out so much positive aura about her with her determination that it inspired a lot of people. I watched her grow up uh, with a lot of drawbacks with as far as physically, and she found a way to, whether it was manipulate her hands or walk the best she could, deal with stressors of being picked on in school. It didn't matter what it was. She found a way to be strong and get through it. And she made me very proud. She spent her life doing what was uh, everything that she wanted to do, that she had time to do. She was 34 when she passed away and had been married for 2 days. She married the man of her dreams, and he was just wonderful. He was couldn't have asked for a better person. He took really good care of her. She got tired. She spent a lot of time in the hospital. She spent a lot of time sick, and she was tired. And her dream was to marry the man of her dreams, and she did that. And I'm so happy she got to do that. I'm so happy she got to experience being with somebody that loved her in that way so much. And, you know, Ellen had a lot of physical drawbacks, had a lot of surgeries and things. She didn't let it stop her. She got up and went. If it was time to do something, she did something. She was a very small stature in a big city of Chicago when she went to college. She had no family or anything there. It was just that's where she picked to go to the school she wanted to go to for college. And at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, she was someplace and ready to come home. And she didn't care if she was alone. And she'd take them, I think they call them L trains or something, or whatever, the trains and that sort of thing. She didn't have no problem, no fear. She'd get on them and go. She did what she wanted to do without fear of something happening and with the determination to accomplish what she set out to do. And I miss her. She, she got what we call freebies with her handicap, and one of them was restrictive lung disease. She had one lung that didn't develop, and the other one developed like a baby lung. Uh, Finally, it was she had so much trouble breathing and being sick that she was just so tired. I think I think she just knew she couldn't take anymore. She just was tired. She fought for years, and she just had enough. During a lot of the ends, um, probably for the last 6 months, while she was planning her wedding, she was going blind, and she wasn't getting the oxygen she needed. And, she was on oxygen, but she just couldn't. It's not so much she couldn't get the oxygen; she couldn't expel the carbon dioxide from her body, and it took a toll on her. And she spent a lot of time on the phone with me, and just sleeping. And I stayed on the phone with her and made sure she was all right the best I could. She was in Wisconsin and I'm in Missouri. I mean, that's a lot of miles to take care of somebody you love when you can't be right there. And I remember her not being able to dial the phone because she couldn't see. So her husband, well, they weren't married yet, but he took good care of her, and he would text me the numbers of the doctors that she needed to call for appointments or whatever. The people that she would like the DJ for the wedding reception, or the hotel in where the venue was at for the wedding, that sort of thing. And I would dial the number, and she would talk to them. And she often told them, that she loved me. And so I know when she passed away that she loved me very much. And I'm sure she knows how much I loved her. And that helps me get through. And I know she had mentioned, you know, that there was somebody higher up there. She knew there was. And she asked them to take care of her because she told me she did, you know. And so I knew that she would be all right. That, you know, when it was her time, she was going where she needed to go. That comforted me. And the fact that I had been turning to God already, and I just turned more and more to Him, and He comforted me, let me know, that uh, when she passed, she was in a good place, and to comfort me and take care of me, be my strength. And the first week of her passing, we were up in Michigan because that's where she was raised, and um, for the most part, we did move around quite a bit, but uh, that's where we had her memorial service at. And my family was there and they were really supportive when we come home. And Julia is Sandy's cousin. You know, they did all the driving, and 'cause I don't drive. I haven't drove for years. Um, Peter, Ellen's husband, when she died, he helped greatly in making sure we could get up there, both to the wedding and 2 days later make a road trip up to Michigan and get home. And I thank him very much, and I thank Julie, and I thank Sandy very much. And without God and turning to God more than ever, I don't know if I'd have made it through that. Sandy and Julie, at the time, Sandy and I shared a place with Julie and a woman she knows. Uh, and Julie's grandson, and I had that support there, and Sandy has never failed to support me ever. And during the times Ellen was really sick before her passing, I would spend almost all day on the phone and sometimes well into the night on the phone. If Peter, for some reason, couldn't be around Ellen, I would stay on the phone till he got home and make sure she wasn't alone as best we could. He took really good care of her, and this time of year is kind of hard. You know, we met Peter um, at Christmas time, and it was one of the best Christmases we ever had. It was just great. Um, anyway, this is going really long, and it wasn't actually what I had in mind of doing, but I did mention getting into Ellen a little bit earlier, and so now you have a little bit of an idea when I speak about Ellen, a little bit about her. The handicap she had, or disability, whichever you want to call it, is called Freeman Sheldon syndrome, and it's an orthopedic disorder. And we called all the extras she got freebies because she had a lot of other medical issues. She thrived very well. She was very productive. They set us a time for when she would be potty trained. She beat that by half as long as it was supposed to take her. Same with walking. She beat that by half the length of time it was supposed to take her to be able to walk. I mean, she just was very determined, very determined. She was she was very special, and not just to me, but to so many people. And I know they're missing her this time of year too. So, that's a little bit about my daughter, and well, a whole lot. But that's where a lot of my faith it was come from, is drawn on my faith for God and my love for Jesus to get me through the very, very trying time that it was when she passed away, or before she passed away. So, you know, I can't, I can't ever say, you know, that you can't find comfort in God. I always have to say, because I always know in my heart God can comfort you and help you through times like that. He can be your strength. He can put a smile back on your face. You just gotta accept Jesus into your heart and love God so wholeheartedly. So, just commit yourself to God. I don't know how else to say it. Just just let God be your number one. And I'll tell you, when things were tough in life and things just didn't seem like they were gonna get better, he put somebody in my life to share the rest of my life with, and that to support me and go through all this stuff and put up with the hours upon hours for months where I was on the phone each and every day, to put up with all the tears, all the stress and orneriness and short, snippy things I do. He blessed me with somebody that still, to this day, supports me and takes care of me and understands that sometimes I have bad bouts. know, the things I needed to get through the rough spots in my life. God has provided what I need that's or needed at the time. He can do the same for you. Anyway, I know this has got 20 minutes. I've got to get off here. Um, thank you all for being subscribers and to listening to me ramble on today. I hope you all have a wonderful day and draw your strength from God, draw your comfort from God. He's there for you. He's always been there for me. I just didn't see it till a few years back, and I see it more and more each day. He can be there for you. Thank you for watching this all the way out. Y'all have a wonderful day. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Uh, y'all have a good day. Goodbye.